Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Big Brother Brian Baird here. So, coming up, tensions rise in the house, Haley's punishment plays out, and the power of veto meeting takes place. All that on my new video. So, we left off with the nomination ceremony, and Scotty just nominated Brett and Winston. And immediately after the nomination ceremony, Scotty goes up to the HOH room, and Winston follows him and storms into the room and is like, you better hope that I'm going home this week, because if I don't, I'm coming after you next week, and your ass is going to be out the door next week, and then leaves the room. And it was just like this 11-second conversation of Winston talking at Scotty, and Scotty was just like... So now it's time to pick players for the veto. Tyler, Rachel, and Rockstar were randomly chosen in addition to Scotty, Brett, and Winston. So the 6 of them will be playing in the veto. We got 4 level 6ers on the block, so the odds are in their favor. The Power Veto competition is Mamma Mia themed. The winner of this Power Veto competition will not only win the Power Veto, but will also win a trip to Greece. So Scotty wins the Power Veto, and now he has all the power this week. He is both the head of household and the Power Veto holder. It is the most powerful that a house guest can get. But it does not look like he's going to be using the veto, because he made it very clear that Brett and Winston are his 2 main targets. However, Sam does consider using her power app to save the bros, which is good news for level 6. Haley's punishment plays out. She comes out in her Shakespearean costume, stands on her apple crate, and reads Hamlet until she's told to stop. And this will continue on until she has read all of Hamlet. She could get called at any time, even while she's sleeping. She gets to stand up, put on this costume, stand on her apple crate, and read Hamlet out loud to everyone in the bedroom sound asleep. And JC makes the connection that, oh, it must have been based off of The Lion King. So now Brett and Winston have decided that the only way they're going to be able to convince Scotty is to make a final 3 deal with him. How convenient that they're now both on the block, and they want to be in an alliance with the head of households. They've all of a sudden changed their mind. So they go up to the HOH room in the middle of the night, wake up Scotty, and they're like, we have a plan. And Scotty's like, what the hell are you doing in my room? And they're like, we want to make a final 3 deal with you. And Scotty's like, get out of my room. And basically he's like, I'll sleep on it. But while they're meeting, Brett and Winston decide to throw Caitlin's name under the bus. And they basically want Scotty to use the veto on one of them and put Caitlin up in their spot. And Scotty's like, yeah, okay, I'll think about it. Just when I thought that, like, supernatural things weren't really real, Caitlin wakes up the next morning shaken up because she just had a dream that Brett and Winston were gunning after her. And now she wants to see if this dream is legit. So she goes up to Scotty and is like, I had a dream about Brett and Winston gunning for me. And Scotty's like, yep, your dream came true. And Caitlin's like furious at this point because she now found out that Brett and Winston actually did try to come after her last night. So she storms out of the HOH room and screams from upstairs down to the kitchen and just starts yelling at all of them. And the whole time, like, she's making her way down to the kitchen and yelling. And Brett doesn't even try to deny any of what just happened. He fully admits to everything that Caitlin was just saying. Like, didn't even try to defend it. Caitlin is especially mad because she just went after their main target, Swaggy, last week. Like, she just took out their biggest target for them, and this is how they repay her. So, obviously, she's not happy. The Power Veto meeting takes place. Scotty chooses not to use the veto, which means that Brett and Winston are still the final 2 nominees for the week. But there is a chance that neither one of them will go home if Sam uses her power to save one of them. So I have a special announcement to make, which is not that special. But so starting on next Wednesday's video, I will be doing a new segment called The Outside View. More on that in tomorrow's video. But first, we must evict one house guest. The live eviction takes place tomorrow night, Thursday night, live at 9 Central, only on CBS, hosted by Julie Chen. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. That's it. Bye.